All right, good afternoon. So just getting situated here for a class. Find a comfortable seated position from the chair. See if you can move a little bit away from the back of the chair and sit a little bit taller. Add a little bit of movement side to side, front and back. You know how we do, and just kind of getting even on both sit bones. We'll start with 3-part breath. We'll bring one hand in the lower abdomen, one hand in the chest. And then we'll tune in to 3-part breath, expanding the abdomen, the ribs, the chest as we inhale. Letting the breath go on the exhale. And kind of bringing the navel to the spine a little bit. Just take a moment, tune in, leaving whatever we were doing before behind, coming to the present moment, connecting to our breath. And then releasing the hands down. We're going to start with right nostril breathing. So you're going to close your left nostril, inhale and exhale through that right side. Take the breath a little deeper. It doesn't necessarily have to be super deep, but just a little deeper than how you were breathing before. A little longer exhales. Maybe adding a pause between each breath. Be mindful of the mind wandering. Just bring it back, connect to the breath every time you notice you're gone. And on that next breath, letting the hand go and just taking a moment. Notice the effects of the breathing in the body, in the state of the mind. All right, let's start with our warm up. So beginning to move the trunk in circles. And bringing the trunk the opposite direction. And coming back to center, we'll move into cat-cow next. Lifting and dropping. And bringing it all the way back to center. Roll the shoulders up and back. And roll them up and forward. Roll them up and back, keep them there. Relax the shoulders away from the ears and then begin to move the head in circles. And bring the head the other direction. Come back to center, bring the ear to shoulder. Bring it to the other side. Again. Come back and then look down towards the side of your chest and to the other side. Just going a couple times to each direction. And then bringing it to center. We're going to bring the arms on the side here. You inhale, you turn the hands on your exhale, and you turn the head. Come to center. Exhale, turn the hands, turn the head. Continue moving in and out, but don't let go of your breath. Now, every time you turn the head, try to bring it a little farther to the back if that feels okay. Very good. And then bring it back to center once you're even on both sides. Reach arms up and overhead, inhale. Exhale, bring the hands down towards the side, or to the inside. Out to the side, down to the inside. One more time, inhale. and exhale. All right, bring them from the inside and out, all the way around. Continue up, inhale, out, exhale. Just letting somebody in here. All right, and we move side to side, just bringing the hands from side to side, adding a little bit of a twist as we move one way and the other way. All right, lift the heels off the floor, reach the arms up, and lift the heels and drop the heels down. Up and down as you move the arms from side to side. Let's do one more to each side. And bringing it all the way and back to center. All right, rotate the wrist. And rotate the opposite direction. All right, press the hands out. And then hold one hand back, finding that wrist stretch. Try to keep the arm nice and straight. Lower the hand down, pointing the fingers to the ground, straighten out through the arm. And let it go. Bring the other hand, press it back. And bring the hand facing down, reach it. Let it go, rotate the arms out and in. We'll do one facing out, one facing in, and then we'll switch it up. Okay, we move it to the side while we do this. One down, one up. Bring it back. See if you can move the head from side to side while you do this, in and out. And then release the hands down. Just shake the arms a little bit. Roll the shoulders back. All right, so twist over into the side. Hold the twist, see if you can gaze back. Come to center, twist over into the other side. All right, bring it back to center. We'll go over and towards the side. Extend the leg back and bend the knee. Straighten it out, bend the knee. One more time. And then come on the top of the foot, so you're stretching the top of the foot. And then circle the arm back and around, big circle. If your shoulder hurts, do a little bit more of a bend direction or a bent elbow. Switch direction. Very good. And then open the arm back. Bring it back in. Back. Bring it back in. All right. So nice and slow. Remember to move as you move the arms. Don't flap them. Just pretend you have weights right on your hands. Again, you bend the knee and you straighten. Bend and straighten. And then as you straighten the leg, keep it on the top of the foot. So you keep that stretch going through the ankle joint. All right, we circle the arms up and around and back. I'm gonna let somebody in, continue. Back. And bring it the other direction if you haven't done so. Bring it in and around. Very good. And then we open it back, back and in, back and in. Very good. And then coming back to center. All right, open up both arms and then we go either to the knee or all the way towards the floor, zipper your lower belly, across to the opposite leg. Across, across. And bring it back to center. Come and eagle your arms. If you can't eagle the arms like this, where you stack elbow on elbow, right? Elbow on elbow, then you hold opposite shoulder. And then bend and come up and down. And bring it to center, switch it up, bring the other one on the top. Up and down. Very good. And then come back to center. Extend up, come and sit down. Up. If you're already standing, just squat down and up, right? Down, up, down. Next time we go up, we hold it, and then come behind the chair. All right. Let's just circle around and around, waking up the hip. If you need to hold on, just hold on, okay? It's okay to hold on to the chair. Bring it the other direction. All right, we're gonna crisscross. So you're gonna go across as far as your leg will allow and your hip will allow, and then behind as far as you can. But try not to twist. So you're keeping the body to the front, it's just the leg that's crisscrossing. Again, if you don't need to hold on, of course, the hands go here. Circle the other leg around and around. And bring it the other direction. Crisscross. One more time. All right, we pedal the feet, waking up the feet. We lift off the heels and rock back into your toy heels, right? So up into the toes, back as high as you can to the heels. Remember not to bend at the hip as you move this way. All right, we're adding to this as we lift high into the toes, we sit down, bringing the knees towards one another. Hold it here. And then straight leg rock back into the heels as high as you can and hold it. Now, if you lose your balance and you're moving back, that's okay. You pick yourself back up. Again, lift high into the tippy toes and sit down, bending into the knees. Go down, again, rock back into the heels as high as you can. Notice if you do one at a time, if one is able to go higher than the other. So now it's toes down, heels down, toes up. Very good. All right, it's a forward fold next after you're finished. And then from here, bend the knees and circle those knees around. Try to roll on the inside and outside of your feet. Come and shift it over into the other direction. Straight legs, come a little bit more flat back. Move the head, say yes. If you're able to drop the head down below the heart, then let the crown of the head go down. If that doesn't feel good for you and your head is supposed to be above the heart, then keep your gaze forward. All right, inhale, bring it back to center. All right, move a little bit from side to side. You can tap the opposite shoulder and behind by the opposite hip. Shoulder and hip. One more time. All right, we're gonna come crossing the hands right here. Remember which arm you have on the top, because then we're gonna switch it up. And then you're gonna cross your right foot over your left foot, okay? And then you're gonna add a twist over towards that left side. Come to center, come flat back. Inhale, bring it back up. Reach the arms up and overhead. Hold below your right wrist. Lean over and towards your left side. Try to keep the arms as straight as possible. And then turn the armpit a little bit towards that right side. Very good. Come back to center, release it. Move it a little bit. Cross your left foot over the right. Again, now the other arm is on the top as you crisscross and turn over to your right side. Notice if one side is a little bit more challenging, or are they the same? Inhale, bring it to center. Release the arms and reach them all the way up. Hold below your left wrist. Lean towards your right side. And then turn your right arm, your left armpit to the top, right? So you're turning a little bit that way. And then inhale, come back to center. All right, so I see you guys looking at me when we're doing these exercises. Try to listen and see what it is that we're doing, because when you look at me, if I lose my balance, that's unsettling. So when you look, you're looking up, ideally towards the ceiling, okay? So we're gonna try one more time. Cross, cross, turn and look over to your back, like over the shoulder as far as you can with your eyes. Inhale, bring yourself back to center. Reach those arms up and overhead. Hold below your right wrist. Lean over towards that left side. Again, you're gonna turn that right armpit a little bit towards that side and look up to the ceiling. Notice when you look up to the ceiling how it's a little bit more challenging. And then inhale, you bring it to center. Release, cross it. Again, you're switching the arm on the top. You're twisting over and towards this side. Inhale, bring it back to center. I just remember the first time we came here, I had you fold forward on the other side, but not on this one. And then bring it back. So I think that the brain plasticity is just kicking in right now after 15 minutes of class. All right, you're coming in, leaning onto this side, and then turning over into this side. Again, can I look up? And then bring it back to center. All right, shake it off, let it go, loosen up. We have breath of joy next. So make sure you're not behind the chair so you don't hit yourself on the chair when you're going down. So that's 3 short inhalations through your nose, 1 long exhalation through your mouth, and we go like this. Front, side, up, and then down, right? And when you go down, you can keep it halfway or you can go all the way down. You can bend the knees or keep them straight. Just move slow. So look, if you haven't done it before, it's 3 short in through the nose, out through the mouth, like a long ha, okay? Let's go. So breath in, breath in, breath in, breath out. Front, side, up, down. Last one. And then come back to center. Keep your eyes open and allow your breath to flow. All right, it's a down dog behind that chair. So hold on to the chair and then kick, press yourself all the way back. Lift the heels, pedal. All right, lift all 10 toes off the floor, drop them down 1 at a time. Lift them up 1 at a time. So you're doing both feet at the same time. And now you're going to switch it up. You're going to try to lower 1 at a time. And notice if both feet and then lift them up 1 at a time. Which foot do you have more control of your toes and more control of your toes? And is there one that you have more control than the other? Is it your dominant side? Again, it might be your dominant, it might not be, but just notice what is going on. Last one. And then inhale, come and bring your right foot between the legs of the chair. Now, on your next breath, you're going to press your 8 toes down, and you're going to lift your big toes up, only your big toes. The other 8 toes are down. And then inhale, see if you can let go of the chair, and how is this affecting my balance, right? Having the big toes up. And of course, if it's a very challenging, you can always, so it's warrior 1, right? You're not in warrior 2, you're in warrior 1. Arms can go up on the next breath as you lower your toes down. Very good. All right, release the hands to the chair, straighten out the front leg and lift on the heel of your front foot. So the whole front part of the foot is up except for that heel. Press all the way to downward facing dog. Again, lift all 10 toes, try to drop them 1 at a time, both feet at the same time. And then drop them down again 1 at a time. On the next breath, you're going to start on one side, drop them down 1 at a time, and lift them 1 at a time. Now, if there's one side that you're doing better, I want you to leave that one alone for a little bit and then work on the other one just for a few rounds, the one that you're not doing so well. If you're doing great in both, congratulations. And then just keep doing the same on both. All right, on that next breath, Bring the other foot forward, right? So your left foot is coming forward between the legs of the chair. Again, press your 8 toes down, lift your big toes up. Only the big toes, release the arms or arm off the chair. Again, I'm gonna lift my arms to that full warrior one position and I'm gonna lower the toes down. Everything is down. Lower the arms down, straighten out through the front leg and fold for pyramid. And then lift as high as you can come into the front heel, right? So heel down, the rest of the foot up. And it's a down dog again, pressing back. We're gonna skip the whole toe ordeal. Breathe in and breathe out. And then slowly bring it back to center, finding that mountain pose. All right, eagle is next. So I'm gonna stack the knee on the knee, and then you're gonna cross your left foot over the right, and then your left arm under the left. Your left arm under the left. Your left arm under the right. It is one of those days, right? That's why we're here. It's for your brain. Thanks, Lois. It's for your brain and mind too. I always tell you that. You're not the only one here. We're exercising that brain. All right, so here we are. All right, I'm gonna send that top leg all the way back into a warrior one and eagle. Coming open into a cactus, right, to give the back a little bit of a break. Come back into the eagle, same arm, right, same arm comes in. And again, open up to the cactus. We're just doing this 3 times. This is the last one. In. And open. All right, come back. That leg is gonna stay there. You're gonna cross the other leg over for your eagle. So now it's gonna be your right arm going underneath the left arm, right? So remember, you're hinging slightly forward, your knees are bent, and there's no gap between the feet in an ideal world. Very good, you guys look great. Again, I'm gonna take that foot and step it back into a warrior one in eagle arms. Again, we open into cactus, hold it. Bring it in, the same eagle. Very good, open once again. That's 2, and then one more time. Again, you're picking up that foot, reach the arms up for Uvahastasana, lengthen nice and tall. Exhale, forward fold, swan dive through the outside. Breathe in and breathe out. All right, come into a chair pose. Right here, right, sitting on that imaginary chair. Can I see my toes when I look down? Ideally, yes. Bring the arms behind, interlace the fingers, open up the chest here. Breathe in and breathe out. Come to flat back to give the knees a little bit of a break. Keep the arms glued to the sit bones. If you want to lift them up, you can. Inhale back to the chair, sit down, lift the chest up. Come flat back. Again, arms can stay there. You can lift them up and away from the hip. Again, coming back into the chair. Can I sit a little lower? Can I press the legs towards one another? Release the hands, palms facing up right in front of the chest. Chair is there if I need it. Otherwise, I'm going to lift off the heels, hold it. Stay off the heels, straighten out the legs. You're still on tippy toes in a flat back. And then slowly lower those heels down. Press to downward facing dog. All right, let that right arm hang down towards the floor. Do a little circle. See if gravity can take hold of the arm and just take it lower and lower every time. Do the same thing on the other side. Circle, circle. Let it dangle. Very good. Just kind of letting that joint create a little space. And the other direction. Very nice. And then inhale, bring it all the way back to center. All right, open up. Breathe in and breathe out. All right, so I'm gonna put the chair on this side in case I need. This is what we're gonna do. Some of you might not need the chair. We're gonna come into warrior two, into extended side angle, but instead of releasing the arm here, I'm gonna keep it here, and then I'm gonna ask you to pick up that leg. So you know if your balance is not okay, then bring that chair next to you so you can come up. Otherwise, you don't need the chair, then don't bring it with you. All right, let's start. Warrior two on this side. Now remember, you want your legs nice and wide, back toes are slightly in, front knee over your ankle. Again, I'm gonna come into that extended side angle with the arms up. And then you're gonna pick up that leg. Maybe the hip can land here on the chair and that is enough of a balance for you. Maybe you have to hold on to the chair. Otherwise, the arms are like this. Again, come back through that warrior two. This is our second time around here. Very good. Come into that extended side angle with the arms forward. Again, you're picking up that back leg. You can hold it here or you can hold here. Very nice. And then bring it back and take a breath in and a breath out. All right, holding on to the chair. This leg comes and lifts all the way up. Listen, imagine you have a wall. You're trying to bring that leg as high as your hip without leaning back. So you want to keep your shoulder over the hips. So try to lift it as high as you can and as engaged as you can get it. Flex the foot and lift the toes back. Now, from here, if I can lift the arms or bring them in prayer, whichever you prefer. Now, I have my hip leaning into the chair. It just gives me a little bit of grounding, but I'm not holding on unless you need to. And then let it go and shake it off. All right, we got that series to the other side. If I'm using my chair, I'm gonna bring it over into the other side. I'm gonna open the legs wide and into warrior two. Wait for everybody to get there. Again, you're coming in to that side angle with the arms to the side. Keep the knee bent, so your arms go like that. You lean and you're leaning into that side. Come and bring it back. Again, you're lifting, sorry, not back. You're lifting the leg, you're holding here, or you're keeping the arms there. Notice how one side might be a little different than the other. Very good. Good job, Gail, you got this. That's good. When I see you guys going like that, that's good. It's the muscles are trying to stabilize. It doesn't have to be like you're like, you know, a statue. No, the opposite. Let's work those stabilizing muscles. All right, again, I'm leaning over and towards this side. Again, I'm picking up that leg from the side. If I have to hold on, I hold on with the bottom hand. Very good. We have one more time coming in here and then we're done with this. Warrior two. Come and bring it to the side. Lift it up. See how you do, right? Hold on or not. Maybe you hold on and then you let go. And then bring it to center. Shake it, shake it. I need water now. We'll take water break after this. Again, I have my chair and my leg kind of aligned there. I'm lifting that leg as high as I can. Try to think of pushing the leg into a wall. So you want it straight and you want the foot flexed back. Now, I'd rather you hold on a little bit and lift the leg high than keep the leg close to the floor and not be holding on. It's not a balance. It is balance, obviously, but I'm working more on the strength on those legs. Very nice. And then we'll shake it off. Shake it off. All right, water break. We're halfway through, so I'll make sure I give you a break. Most of the time I forget. All right, we'll wait for everybody to finish. right, so we're gonna do the elbow to knee. Remember, they don't have to touch, but I do want you crossing the midline. So at least the elbow going across the body. That's more important than touching the knee itself, right? Cross. All right, see if you can cross and hold it. Cross and hold it, just hold it as best you can. Cross and hold it. If you cannot hold it, you keep doing what you were doing before. No need to hold on to the chair or anything. Very good. All right, and then let it go. We move now from here, right? From the side all the way across, right? From the side all the way across, we stay on one side for a while. I'm gonna lift the leg, so I come from here and I lift my leg and I cross as if I'm trying to put something from the top all the way across. You can lift just a little or a lot, depends on how you're doing. I think we have one more to have 5, and then come back to mount. We go to the other side, pick it up, bring it across. Notice how one side might be a little different. Right, always paying attention to that. We generally know that it's going to be different, but just in case we haven't noticed before. All right, that was an extra one. I know I did 6. Bring it over, again, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that leg all the way forward again. All the way forward. If you don't need to hold on, you don't hold on. If not, there's the chair, right? As high as you can get it. This time, you're going to send it all the way back, sort of like a warrior 3 shape. Close the hip down and zipper the belly. So remember, warrior 3, your alignment is head and heel or one straight line. So we try our best to get to there. And then bring it back to center. We go from the other side, right? Across. Across. We have 2 more. Very good. Bring that leg all the way forward, as high as you can. So I noticed right away that I can lift one leg much higher than the other leg. I notice if it's the same for you, it might not be. And it has nothing to do with balance. It isn't about balance because I'm holding onto the chair. Come and bring that leg all the way back. And remember, close your hip down so it's not a half moon shape. And then try to align your head and your heel. The next breath brings you all the way back. Very good. Come to center. Take an inhale and an exhale. All right, the first leg we were working with, you're going to lift it up. You're going to open it to the side, right? Again, if I can, I'm going to keep my hands on the in prayer shape. If not, you hold on to the chair and then the other hand can go on the hip. Try to point the knee as far to the side as you can. If you're holding on, if you don't have to hold on with both hands, come and hold the knee here to see if you can get it to the height of your hip, to giving it a little help from that hand. All right, come and look over the opposite shoulder. Come to center, look over that same shoulder as the knee that's out. Come to center, close the leg or bring the leg in and then grab the ankle if you can. If you cannot, you do this and you activate the leg by bringing the heel as close as you can get it towards your glute. Kick the leg back. Of course, if I can let go of my arm, this arm will go straight forward. If that's not the case, I stay here. So stay where you are. So I look like this, right? Leaning a little forward, kicking the foot all the way to the back. And then slowly let it go and move it a little bit. All right, so if you're using the chair, then go on to the other side. If you're behind, just stay right where you are. Again, you lift, you open, right? So you start here, or you're here. The whole time you're here, right? Right, if I want to bring that leg a little higher, I'm going to grab it with the hand and try to lift it just a little higher. And then look over the opposite side. Come and bring the gaze over into the other shoulder. Bring it back to center. Again, bring the leg in and then kick it back into dancer. Any dancer version that works for your body, right? It doesn't matter whether you can grab it or not, whether you can extend that arm or not. All right, and next breath it gets you off. Just shake it a little bit and move a little bit side to side. All right, prasarita, so you're gonna go wide with the legs. You can stay right here on the top of the chair, or if you wanna go a little deeper prasarita, you can bring the hands to the back of the seat of the chair, even lower, like if your chair has a lower part. If you're still going to the floor, you can do that too. And take a few moments to deepen your breath. All right, next breath, toe heel the feet, and then walk slowly forward, and then slowly coming all the way up. Find mountain pose, feet either all the way together or hip bone distance apart. Arms reaching to the floor as the crown of the head lifts to the ceiling. Right, a little bit more balance. So when it comes heel toe alignment, right, one foot in front of the other in the tandem balance. If you're not able to go heel toe, stagger the foot towards this side. No, stay facing forward just so you can see me. I turn to the side. We're gonna move a little bit forward and back. Now, if I don't need the chair, you're moving as far forward as you want, or you just walk a couple steps forward and back so you don't lose your chair if you know you need it. Just make sure your space is clean, and there's nothing around you might trip over. Next time you're close to your chair, hold it, lift all 10 toes, and then try to drop the toes one at a time. Lift them up, drop them one at a time. Lift them up, start from a different toe. So if I was starting from the outside, I start from the inside. One more time. All right, leave the 8 toes, lift the big toes. Switch, big toes down, 8 toes up. Switch, last one. All right, bring the other foot in front, wiggle a little bit before you settle. And then here we go. Just hold it here. Again, can I keep my hands on the hips as I do this? Lift and drop. You're doing the same thing you did on the other side. You're just lifting and dropping the toes. Right, we already walked. We'll walk at the end again. Notice how this side, you know, how it's going on this side. Again, you're holding and then lifting big toes, drop, lift 8 toes. So I'm not walking just yet. Lift. All right, very good. All right, switch it up again. Move it. The first foot that you had in front, now it's back there. Now from here, hands on the hips, if you can. We're gonna start moving the head from side to side. So look down, look to the side, to the other side. Look up and look down. I know, it's like a whole story, different story when we have to move this head. Side, side, up and down and up. Very good. All right. Make sure the hand is close to the chair. Close your eyes. If you don't need to hold on, don't hold on, but just have the hand there just in case. Notice how much stability it takes for you to keep your eyes closed on this side. go. The other side, again, we move the head side to side, up and down. Take your time, we did it out like 3 times. Again, coming to center. We're gonna put the hand close to that and close the eyes. Notice if it's like very different or is it almost the same on this side? If you have to open, open, but keep closing and open, right? Don't just open and be like, I'm not doing that, I can't do it. Hold on and do it. All right, oof, that was challenging. I don't think I was breathing throughout. I should have cued the breathing, maybe I remember to breathe myself. All right, we sit down next. Take a little moment here. All right, take a gentle tense and release from the feet all the way into the face, and then exhale and relax. Again, tense from the feet all the way into the face and relax. All right, take a breath in, reach arms up. Exhale, bring the hands to center. Again, deep breath, inhale. Exhale to center. All right, press those arms out. Reach those arms up and overhead. A little side bend, you can bend the elbow if you like. Just starting to cool down. Bring it over to the other side. Come, squeeze the shoulders into the back. Bring the arms back, hold the chair, lean forward. Lifting into cobra. Coming back and into center, cross the leg. Come and sit. You can bring the hands right here in prayer. You can bring the elbows on top of either end of the lower leg. See if the heels of the hands can stay together as you bend forward. Breathe in and breathe out. All right, we're adding a twist here, so that elbow goes on top of your foot, not on top of the bone, of course, and then over, you twist to the side. Come to center, release. Again, breathe in. As you breathe out, find the other side. Again, you can come all the way down if that feels okay. Again, elbow on the foot, lift, keep the heel of the hand together, the other elbow goes up. Can you gaze up towards the ceiling? Can you deepen your breath? Again, inhale, bring it back, and then release the leg. Move the legs a little bit from side to side just to loosen up. All right. Go over to the side with wide legs. You go cross and then you twist and look over to the back. Bring it back to center, over to the other side. Inhale, reach arms up and overhead. Exhale, fold forward. So you can walk the hands forward as far as you can. You can keep them under your shoulders. Or if you prefer to stay up here, that's perfectly fine too. Like if your back hurts and you don't want to go down, that's fine too. Breathe in and breathe out. Very slowly inhale, bring yourself back up. Walk the legs all the way together, sit all the way into the back of your chair. All right, we're finishing with that 3-part breath and left nostril breathing. So one hand in the abdomen, one on the ribs, like how we started. Connect to 3-part breath. Deep inhales, hold at the top for just a second. Exhale, fully draw the navel to the spine. Hold the breath out, and then begin again. Notice when your mind goes somewhere else, come back to your breath. Release the hands down, take a breath. Exhale through your mouth. Again. Bring the right hand, so this hand for you. Close your right nostril with your thumb. Inhale only through the left, in and out through your left. So we began with right nostril breathing, right? Our sun side, awakening our energy. We finish with that moon side, cooling down breath. After the next round, release the hand down and just settle in for your final relaxation. If you prefer to go flat on your back, that's okay. If you want to stay here, that's fine too. Just connect inward. Taking a moment to slowly deepen the breath. Begin to connect to the feet on the floor. Gently press them down. Left, right, left, right. Make muscle with your legs, your quads, your glutes. Exhale, let them go. Make a gentle fist through the hands and arms and let it go. Allow your eyes to open, looking around the room. Find one object and then find two other objects of the same or similar color. Connect to sounds you hear around you. We'll take 3 breaths to seal the class. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. We'll chant one Om together. Inhale. Namaste. All right, very good. Thank you.